My name's Rachael Ohwin. I recently got accepted into the University of Oxford to study my Masters in Migration Studies, and I didn't have enough funds to pay for it all, so I launched a campaign called Oxford 10,000 to raise £10,000 in 10 days, and we managed to do it in 8 days, and it was a great success. I've been amazed by people's support. I mean, support from friends, contacts, network, but a lot of strangers as well, and that's really touched my heart, and I've been blown away by social media, particularly Twitter.
Well, she's done fantastically well, so I commend her for being able to raise that amount of money through crowdfunding. I think the difficulty, though, is that not everyone will be able to do that, and so actually what you need is much better funding for people like Rachael.
The issue with funding stems from the issue of fees. So some of the fees are too expensive. For instance, my Masters, including college fees, cost £18,110. That's someone's salary for a year.
Coincidentally, during Rachael's campaign, the Social Mobility Commission released a report highlighting continued inequality in British public life.
I think what it shows is a long-standing historic connection between private schools, a certain number of universities, and the running of British public life. Overrepresentation of people from a small number of institutions. And Oxford and Cambridge, which are fantastic universities, but only 2 of the 130 universities we have, and 2/3 of the country doesn't even go to university. So if you got into private school based on how good you were, you'd see a completely different group of people go into private school than go at the moment. You're missing out on talent and a diversity of opinion.
It is still possible to go to one of Britain's elite universities without a private education. South Londoner Jamie Miles was the first pupil from his comprehensive school to go to Oxford.
I had absolutely no negative experience based on the fact that I came from a comprehensive school. It's not so much that there's a divide between your background and someone else's background, it's more there's a divide between people you like and people you just don't like talking to. So the program that I was a part of that really helped social mobility was something called the Unique Summer School. It takes people from comprehensive schools and it allows them to live a week in the life of an Oxford student. And that program really opened the eyes of so many individuals to think, hey, this is a tangible opportunity.
Contrary to what people think, the number of disadvantaged students going to university is at a record high. And that's a great thing, and we should celebrate that. What we've got to do now is get a similar system in operation for those who want to do postgraduate study, which is very often essential.
It says a lot about society in that these opportunities aren't accessible to everyone, and it is a real shame, and that's something I want to change, and I want to be part of that change.
Society has really moved on now. Half the people who get top grades go to universities outside the group that most employers focus their recruitment on.
It's really easy to just let all these negative things stand in your way, like funding, money. They're huge issues, but you can overcome them. So a message to young people out there would just be stay ambitious, just really try and tap into all your networks. Social media is powerful and can be used for good.